Hello, everybody. Welcome. So today I am going to be inviting in Spirit and the guides for a clear message around the Karen Read trial. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you're returning. I'm going to start with the first count and then look at the other counts as well, but the first count really being the most important. So will they find Karen Read innocent, guilty, or will it be a hung jury again? Now, to make this less confusing, I'm going to look at it from the defense standpoint. So whether you believe she's guilty or innocent, that's not important to me. But we're going to look at it through the defense lens, okay? And that's going to make me, give me a clear understanding when reading the cards. I kind of have to look at it through a lens. So we're going to look at it through Karen Read, through her lens, okay? And like that type of reaction. So hope that that's helpful. I'm seeing the Hanged Man on the shuffle. Okay, which could indicate a hung jury again, but we will see what comes out. So inviting in the guides to join us. I'm Elizabeth and coming to you from Sedona, Arizona. Seeing the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords there at the bottom could indicate that there is a blockage in a decision coming to a unanimous decision, but let's see what we have. All right. So for the first charge of second degree, capital M, that's the most serious charge. If she's convicted, she could face life in prison. So let's see, through the lens of Karen Read, innocent, guilty, or hung jury. If it's a hung jury, I feel like that'll be very, very clear from the cards. Let's see what we have. Just have patience with me while I shuffle these cards. It can take a moment. Oh, we just got a bunch of cards. That's too many. I saw the Page of Cups. I saw the Four of Wands, which is a celebration, but I also saw the Devil there. So let's see what we have. Okay, this one wanted to come out. We're going to take that. All right, so we have the Three of Wands, which is showing a victory. We have justice. So this is showing me that she's going to be found innocent. The Three of Wands shows the ships are coming in. We're going to have the victory. We're going to have the success, but we're being patient while adjustments are being made. Justice is obviously, I said, we're looking at it through the lens of Karen Read. So this is showing that she will be found innocent. Let's get one more. And the Emperor. So that's the Aries energy. We have Saturn and Neptune in Aries right now. I'm seeing that she's going to be found innocent on the count number 1, which would mean that count number 2, she couldn't have left an accident that was resulting in a fatal thing, right? So I don't think that there will even be anything with count number 2, right? At the bottom of the deck was the High Priestess, which is showing that I feel this is about secrets. And I feel like this is the jury because with the High Priestess, she sits in between the two pillars, just like Justice, always kind of sitting in the center, looking at the facts. And in the High Priestess, she sits in the center of compassion and severity. So again, she's looking at the facts, but it's a higher truth. And we have the Eight of Wands here, which is all about good luck and good news. Very, very clear message. Page of Swords, that in the opinion and the eyes of the jury, the truth has prevailed. So I'm definitely seeing here, very clear message that she's going to be found innocent. And it may take a moment. It could take 3 days. So if they started deliberating a bit on Friday, today's Monday, tomorrow's Tuesday, maybe we would have the answer back Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay. And the burden can be put down and she will actually be able to move on with her life and be with loved ones and family. So, and then even the Knight of Swords was underneath that. So I feel there's going to be a lot of discussion still around this. It doesn't mean that she won't face more stress and anxiety if they're coming forward with any type of civil suit. I'm not a lawyer, okay, but I feel like she's even going to have victory around whatever else comes up. So I'm feeling like this is kind of the end of a lot of hardship for Miss Karen Read. And also the reason why I'm saying that is because when they started the first trial, we had a Pluto in Capricorn. And Pluto in Capricorn is sort of exposing more like the kind of corruption inside of the government, the local governments. But now it's like, I feel like with Pluto in Aquarius, it's more exposing the corruption within groups of people. Aquarius rules groups of people. And I'm feeling like the jury really saw through this. With the Emperor being there, it's like, this is a very headstrong energy of certainty, so I'm seeing a really good outcome for her. So I'm not even gonna look at the second charge because I feel like it's nothing without the first charge. I could be wrong. The third charge, so the second charge, manslaughter while operating a motor vehicle under the influence of liquor. All right, so I feel like we should look at that because this is second degree M. The second charge is manslaughter, which is a lesser charge. So let's see what happens with that. All right. That's one that we have to look at. So the second charge, and I haven't been able to watch every moment of the trial. I've been checking in every day on the Law Nerds, Emily Baker. So we have the World. She's going to be found innocent of that too. Again, we're looking at it from the lens of the defense. So that's a card of victory. It's been a very, very long road. It's Saturn. And also we had Saturn just move into what? Aries. Aries is the Emperor. So this is showing a victory around the second charge. The third charge, she couldn't have left the scene of an accident resulting in a D because let's look at that one too. I was feeling she's going to have a celebration. This is all celebratory for her. I'm seeing innocence. I'm seeing victory here with that Six of Wands. And I'm seeing this is the end of a very, very long and painful cycle for her. And obviously, I want to acknowledge the victim in all of this, the deceased, which is John O'Keefe. May he rest in peace. And I do hope that someday whoever was responsible for this will be brought to justice. So I'm going to leave it there. I know there's probably more charges, but I feel like we've gotten very clear answers from Spirit. The truth will prevail with that Knight of Swords. And then we've also got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is the end of a cycle, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the end of the cycle. I'm going to guesstimate here that we're going to see this within the next 2 to 3 days. So I'm sending you lots of well wishes. Take good care, and I will see you all in the next one. Please like, subscribe, share this around if you'd like to, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take care.